Again, here we are, we're in Chapter 6. And in Chapter 6, we're going to deal with object-oriented analysis. And programmers like it because it helps them to code better when things are in object-oriented form. Okay, now we initially talked about what it meant for something to be an object. It's an instance of a class that has attributes and functionality. So we've got a concept called Unified Modeling Language, and it's a method of visualizing and documenting an information system in object-oriented format or using object-oriented analysis. Now, things have, as I said, attributes and methods. Now, attributes, that's a characteristic, like age, height. It's a value. Methods are tasks or functionality that the object performs. Now, a message is a command to perform a specific function. So we send a message, or sometimes we call it invoking a method. Now, a class is a group of similar objects. I usually look at the class as that's the base or the parent. An instance is a specific member of a class or an instance of that class. And the example we used before was person, teacher, and student. The person is the class, teacher and student are the objects. Now, you could have a driver object interacts with a car object. The car object could send the driver a message that wiper fluid low. The driver could send a message to the car initializing or initiating the wiper command. The driver could send a message to the car to hit the brakes. The car has attributes, year, make, model, VIN, etc. And the driver has attributes, name, license number, age, etc. Okay. So that's an object-oriented approach to breaking a system down. So here we are, we've got a parent object, instances of parent objects, Mary, Ali, or Ahmed, Anthony. Here we go with a child object, instances of the child, James, Amelia, Misty. That's something we've talked before. Got the message across classes, yep. Now, so they may call this a class, and an instance of it is, in this instance, they're calling it a subclass. So it's, I try to prefer or lean towards class and object. An instance of a vehicle is a car. Another instance of a vehicle is a minivan. These are vehicle objects. They have a name, minivan. So we call that object minivan. It's an instance of the vehicle class. So here we go. We've got a class. Here they're calling it a superclass. And we create an instance of it, which is employee. We can create an instance of employee, which is an instructor. Any attributes associated with a person would be in an employee. Anything that's in employee would be in instructor. Those attributes and functionalities are inherited from the parent down to the child, from the class to the object. And here's an object relationship diagram. So UML uses a set of symbols to represent graphically the various components and relationships within a system. So here's a patient, here's a message. And I'll post a video on UML itself, and we can drill deeper into UML in that video. Okay. So we talked about classes and objects, showing class diagrams. Okay. So in this one, we can see that a sales manager manages a sales office. A sales rep is assigned to a sales office. Sales manager also manages sales reps. We see the references or the relationships between the different objects. One sales manager could have many sales reps. One sales manager manages one sales office. One sales office may have many sales reps. We see these ones and zeros. Now, deal with these in the UML video. There's activity diagrams showing what's taking place step by step by step, show the order of the actions, and identify the outcomes associated with the actions. All right, so we've got business process modeling, and that will look similar to what we had in the data flow diagram, in that we've got processing. Back up. We've got a case tool, the UML case tool that'll help. We'll focus, like I said, we'll drill deeper in UML and focus on UML in that next video. You'll find that in Chapter 6 and the course content as well. Okay? So, Chapter 6, we deal primarily with object-oriented design of the program itself or modeling of the program itself. And UML is a tool that we'll use to visualize it. Okay? So we'll see you